Hey, all right. We're here for some trivia. The challenge. It's been a little while. I had to take last month off of trivia just due to life stuff, just a lot of stuff going on and craziness, and just did not have the time to whip up a bunch of answers. But I've got some for you now. I've got a pretty exciting round here for you. And I'm doing things a little bit slightly differently this time around to increase a little bit of competition for you guys and to make things a little bit more interesting. It's going to be pretty similar to how it was before, but I'm going to add some extra scoring in there. But yeah, things are leveling off. In case anybody doesn't know, Stella was off school for the summer, and I pretty much had her full time, which meant that I could not have whole mornings of working on channel stuff and developing that. So just doing the 2 videos a week got to be a lot. But she is now back in school, much more free time to work on videos and go to some fun locations. I'm going to be going to a very cool location within the next couple of weeks for something very neat, a place I haven't never been before, so it should be kind of fun. But yeah, trivia. We're going to get right down to it tonight. I'm not going to kill up a lot of your times, but I kept it fairly challenging, but not overly challenging. I made it very stringent with my levels of difficulty. So they are tough, but they're not too tough. So some rules really quickly here. First of all, very, very important. This is going to be sort of a speed thing, but not really. The way I'm going to be doing it this time around is when each question goes up, I'm going to give 15 seconds for the answers to come up. There's lots of time. 15 seconds is very much time in this kind of a situation. And the first 3 people with the correct answer will get a point. So whoever answers first, second, and third, because a lot of times the answers go up really rapidly and fast. So whoever the first 3 people are that get a point. You have the 15 seconds. If nobody answers within the 15 seconds, there's no point earned. So there's lots of points to be coming up, lots of opportunities for challenges here. So I hope you are prepared for it. Also, as usual, the way you see things on your end is a little bit different than how I see it on my end because of lag and because your internet preferences tend to prefer you. So when you type something in, it may appear above somebody else. However, the way that I see it on my chat log is the correct speed. So if I say these are the 3 winners, this person, and this person won, and you were not in that, but you are above them on your chat log, that doesn't mean that you beat them. The way I see it is the way it is. So, without further ado, that's how it's going to break down. We're going to see. There is going to be a first place winner today. Whoever gets first place gets a prize, gets a very cool Movie Timelines t-shirt of your choosing. And yeah, we're going to go for it. All right. Let's see. I got my rounds here. So, questions off to the side. Oh, they're this way. That's weird. All right, questions are over here. So I have, I believe, 9 rounds for you tonight. And no, I don't have a pet bird. Those are the South Pasadena parrots, like literally outside my window. I have a gigantic group of a mob of parrots that live outside all the time, and they drive me crazy. It's very difficult to keep their sounds out of my recordings. So there you go. Here we go. With the first round. Round 1 is called, oh geez, you even made the first round kind of hard. These are all questions. Generally, I like to have round 1 be about very big, popular, mainstream horror films. And this is the same. So these are all going to be rather big, popular flicks. Are you guys ready? Is everybody ready? Because here we go. Question number 1. How many blood relatives of Jason Voorhees have actually appeared on screen? Friday the 13th. How many blood relatives does Jason Voorhees have that have appeared on screen? I don't mean people that have been names mentioned or anything like that. We want to have seen them, physically seen them. All right. 15 seconds is up. So we've got a lot of answers coming across here, and let's see who are the first three people with that correct answer. The correct answer is four blood relatives, and they are Pamela Voorhees, his mother, Diana, his half-sister, Jessica, who would be Diana's daughter, and Stephanie, the little baby Stephanie Voorhees. So there are four that have physically appeared on screen. Let me see who got that correct here. Sable got 1 point there. Correct. Congratulations there. Am I doing this? That there. Let's see. Good job there, Sable. Domingos Jr., good job. You also got that correct there. Let me log that point down for you. And the third winner is Jeremy. Good job, Jeremy, with 4. All right. So yeah, everybody always forgets about Jason Goes to Hell for I guess good reason. Okay, here we go. Question number 2. How do I get that off there? Oop. What is the house number of the infamous Elm Street house? What is the house number? What displays up on above the door? There is a house number there. What is it? Infamous red or possibly blue door. I don't know. You take your pick. Which color you like. I'm seeing a bunch of answers come across there. And 15 seconds are up indeed. Let's see. I know we have a bunch of correct answers here. Let's see. The correct answer is, of course, 1428 Elm Street. 1428 are the numbers that are above there, which is the actual house number. That is the number it is, but it's 1428 Genesee. Genesee is the actual street that it's on. The winners here, the Pop Daddy. Good job. Mark you down for a point. Let's see. Gino's here. Gino, you get the second of those. Oh, that did not work. And let's see. First time on the board, Uncle Pete. Welcome onto the board, Uncle Pete. All right. So, man, lots of scoring around this time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Are we ready? Most of the Halloween films have taken place in Haddonfield, Illinois, except part 3. Where does that take place? What is the town name that it takes place? I don't know you. All right, let's see. It is in California, that's for sure. And 15 seconds is up, and I see a bunch of correct answers. And the correct answer is Santa Mira. And I see several people with that correct. The first and foremost is the Mad Pancaker. I also feel like I need to clarify that, I am taking spelling into account. It should be very, very close. So please, no abbreviations. So spell things out. I don't want to see NOTLD for Night of the Living Dead. I want to see Night of the Living Dead. Okay, so the Mad Pancakers won. Gino gets his second point there. That works. And Uncle Pete gets his second point there. Good job, folks. All right. Oops, that did not work. Okay, so next question coming up. Good job there. Question 4. Of the big hitters of the Universal monsters, which are Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, The Mummy, Creature of the Black Lagoon, and Phantom of the Opera, which did not get a Hammer film remake? Which of those did you not see a Hammer version of? Only one of them. And I think I've seen all the rest. No, I haven't seen that one. There's one that I haven't seen of the ones that actually are correct. But yes, a lot of good Hammer remakes of those classic movies. And 15 seconds is up. And let's take a look to see who our winners are. Let's see. I'm Pop Daddy. It's got the Creature. The Creature of the Black Lagoon is the correct answer. So Creature is the correct answer. Pop Daddy gets one there. Barry is on the board. One point there. And Tom appears on the board. Good job, Tom. So a lot of points being. I mean, this is making for a lot of points flying around, guys. I think everyone should be happy. This is definitely increases the amount of times that we can score. But yeah, let's go. Next one. Next question. Question number 5, and the final question of this particular round is: of the most iconic full moon puppets, which are Pinhead, Jester, Blade, Torch, Six Shooter, and Leech Woman, which character did not debut in the first film? Debuted in one of the later entries. Which one was it? I think. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on a minute. There's 2. I apologize. I am right now looking at this and thinking there are 2, and I will accept either one of those 2. Either one of the 2 will qualify. Because I am a bonehead. At least I caught it. And I'm very, very happy about it. All right, 15 seconds is up, and we've got it there. I kind of boned this up, so I apologize. The correct answers are there are 2 of them. There are Torch, who debuted in the second film, and Six Shooter, who showed up in the third movie. Pinhead, Jester, Blade, and Leech Woman all debuted in the first movie. So let's take a look here. Mad Pancaker's on the board. He actually said Torch, so he knew one of the 2. Another point there for you, sir. And Uncle Pete said Torch. That is also correct. And Pop Daddy said Torch. So good job, guys. And sorry about that minor error on my bad, but it still counts. There's 2 of them. There you go. And yes, Tunneler was also in the first movie. So that'll take us to round 2, which is called Let's Give the Leps Some Love. These are all questions about the Leprechaun series. All right. A little bit of background noise. That was one of the birds attacking. Yeah, we're having a whole birdemic situation here. It's crazy. Mad Pancaker wants to know if we should wait until we finish reading to answer the question. I guess not. Let's say no, because I have no way of really verifying that. So there you go. If you don't have to wait. So here we go. Round 2, question number 1. These are all questions about the Leprechaun movies. I hope you're ready. Question number 1. There have been 3 actors to star as the title role. The most iconic is Warwick Davis. Name one of the other 2. Either one. Spelling counts. Feel like I should curious here. I'm wondering if I should because all right, 15 seconds is up. I'm kind of torn here, but I'm gonna make a decision, and I feel this might be controversial here because I actually want the actor's name. I don't want a character that they play elsewhere, so I'm not accepting Hornswoggle. I want the actor's name, which that is not. So we got. Let's go up here. I'll go up to the top of this list here. Tell It Animated is with us. Welcome there. You got it. Lyndon Porco is the first answer. I know I said I'm gonna. You know what? I can't. You know I can't. I'm sorry. I said that I'm judging spelling, and that is not right. I'm sorry. Man, flip flopping a little bit here. But Gino is the first one with correct one with Dylan Postal. Dylan Postal is there. That's not spelled right either. That's not. I'm sorry. It's not spelled right. I guess this is. I guess me saying I was going to judge spelling is a sticking point here. But Evan Trainer has it correctly spelled with Lyndon Porco right there. That is the correct spelling. I guess I shouldn't do the spelling thing. I feel kind of odd that I even said that now. So I apologize, but maybe I'll adjust that later on. But there's Lyndon Porco, and the other one is Dylan Post. That's not correct either. I apologize. His name is spelled rather oddly, so I guess I'm looking for that. Doc Jabroni has the correct spelling of Dylan Postal, which is Dylanpostl. That is correct. So let me put that in there. I think I'm not going to do strict spelling after this, just because I said it there. And the Pop Daddy has the correct spelling of Lyndon Porco. So there's that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be doing the spelling thing from now on. So there you go. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay, here we go. I got to pull that down. Question number 2. Brian Trenchard Smith is the only director to make more than one Leprechaun film. Which ones? Which 2 Leprechaun movies did Brian Trenchard Smith make? I'll just take the numbers. You just have to put the numbers up. Intoxicated Masculinity, a channel you get to check out on YouTube. Mike actually said, why did he come in on Leprechaun and not Puppet Master? You only missed one Puppet Master question, so don't worry about it. Okay, starting to see a bunch of answers coming across here. And let's see, the correct answer is 15 seconds is up. So the correct answer is here. Let me see if we have 3. All right, actually, I don't know if we have 3 with the correct answer, but the correct answers are part 3, which is in Vegas, and part 4 in space. Those are the 2 that Brian Trenchard Smith made. Let's see who had that correct. I know I saw a couple there. Zombie Killer Yamato had it correct there, parts 3 and 4. He's on the board. Good job. And Casey Bain is on the board. Good job, man. You are there. That's not the right spelling. And the final one is actually, we did have 3. Tom Wade. Correct with 3 and 4. That work? Yeah. Okay. All right, moving on now. Question number 3. There have been 8 Leprechaun films. How many have had theatrical runs as opposed to debuting straight to streaming or DVD or whatever? How many were actually played in a theater? And I don't mean like a premiere or anything like that. I mean they had runs in it, like runs in a theater. It could be a limited run, but a run. How many in total of those 8? All right, I am seeing a bunch of answers flash up there, and there are a lot that are correct. The correct answer is, I'm seeing a lot of incorrect ones. The correct answer is actually 3. 3 of them have had theatrical runs. The first movie actually had a very good, successful run in the theater. The second one was actually released in theaters as well, and then none of the other ones until Leprechaun Origins, which did have a run in theaters. It was not a big run. It only played a handful of theaters nationwide, but it did actually play in theaters for more than just like one night. So the correct answers that we have here, Jeremy, good job. Score a point there. Domingos Jr. And finally, Gino. All right, guys. Go on to question number 4. Here we go with our next Leprechaun question. Only one Leprechaun movie ends with the Lep not being destroyed. Which is it? I'll take either the number of the movie or the subtitle of the movie, whatever one. It doesn't matter. He does not get destroyed in one of those films. All right, I'm seeing some answers come across here. And there's one answer here that is a little... I phrased this very specifically. Very specifically. Because there's only one answer to this. Although there's 2 movies that seem like they should be an answer here. And the correct answer is Part 5, Lep in the Hood. It seems as if he shows up again at the ending of Leprechaun Returns, but he is destroyed in that one, and they win. But he does return at the ending. But he is destroyed. In Leprechaun 5, nothing ever even happens to him. He's fine the whole movie, and he wins at the end. It's the only one where that happens. So there we go. Let's see. Correct answers that we got here. Sith Lord RPGA is on the board. Good on you there. Yeah. I love this. Pooter Neuter. Pooter Neuter's on the board. Pooter Neuter, I hope you get a lot more points just so I could say that name. Let's see there. And finally, the Mad Pancaker is the third one with that correct answer. Good job. Okay. Oops, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Still getting used to this comments up on the screen thing. All right, here we go. Next question. Question number 5. This is the final Leprechaun question. With the exception of the Leprechaun, only one character is in more than one entry. Who? And I will accept either the actor's name or the character's name. Either one is fine. And spelling is, the spelling does not count. It does not count. How's that? You can spell it any way you want, as long as I can understand what you're saying. It has to be close. Either the character's name or the actor's name that portrayed that character. I'll take either one. All right. Lots of answers coming across right now. A few more seconds going in there. All right. So the correct answer is, of course, the actor Mark Holton playing the character of Ozzy, who appeared in the first movie and showed back up again in Leprechaun Returns. And let's see, K Joan, I think, or KJ1, Okay, Joan. KJ1 is on the board. Welcome to the scoring section. And next up, that's not Aussie. Evan Trainer has I said I was going to accept it if it's close, and that's pretty close. I will give it to that. Although I'm just going to assume that is a missed stroke on the keyboard there, because Aussie's a hard thing to misspell. And Jeremy is the third one there. So taking a look at our roster here after the second round. Let's see what we got here. So far in the lead is the Pop Daddy with 4 points. Jeremy, Gino, and Dora, Uncle Pete, and the Mad Pancake are all very close behind with 3 points each and several 2s and 1s. And we still have a lot more game to go, so don't worry if you are not there yet. There's plenty more points a coming, so here we go. Next round is round 3. It's called Hey Lionel Richie, You're Not Getting Paid to Dance. And that is a reference I'll be very happy if anybody gets. I'm going to show you a picture of a band from a horror film, and you tell me the movie that band is from. Here we go. Are you ready? Here comes the first picture. Here it goes. There it is. What movie is this band playing at? And was asked what I thought of the new Doctor Strange and the new Predator movie. Doctor Strange is, it's pretty good. I liked it. It's fine. The new Predator was very, very good. I liked that quite a bit. Yeah. Good flick. Very enjoyable. The new Doctor Strange movie, I loved the beginning, loved the ending. The whole middle part was just very dull to me. Okay. Bunch of correct answers coming across here. 15 seconds is now up, and I definitely see some correct ones. The correct answer is this is The Offspring playing at the school dance at Idle Hands. Let's see. The Pop Daddy is on there, establishing that lead. Oops, that didn't work. This is odd. I should not do this. Tom Wade, second one with the correct answer there. Good job, Tom. And Sable is the third one with that correct answer of Idle Hands. I figured Sable would get that one. You should get that one. Actually, a lot of the patrons should be able to get this one, because this is on something we're doing for Dead Last coming up. So good job there. All right, moving on to our next band. Our next band coming up here. What movie is this from? Got this band playing in front of a smaller crowd. Band is called Low Shoulder, according to that backdrop there. A lot of balloons happening. Let's see. Who knows what movie this is from? Everybody's just going to say Black Roses for every picture that pops up here. And there's an irony to that, which I'll point out a little bit later. All right. I'm starting to see a bunch of answers come across, and 15 seconds is up. And the correct answer to this one is Jennifer's Body. And I'm seeing some correct answers coming there. And the first one with it is Jeremy. Good job. Second one with it correct is Sable, making a strong comeback there. And the third one is Tom, who I possibly suspect was trying to type Jennifer's booty. Is that working? All right, here we go. Next up, what band is this picture from? This is my absolute favorite band on this roster right here. got another big show. Did some disco balls. It's clearly happening on Halloween, judging from the pumpkins going on. Very important one. No booty in this one, probably, I imagine. One hell of a dancer on stage right there, right now. Absolutely. All right. 15 seconds has passed. So, correct answer for this one. It's one of my all-time favorites right here. Trick or Treat with Sammy Kerr rocking it out on stage. And let's see who we got correct here. I should have known without a doubt Uncle Pete would get this one correct. That fella is right up your alley, sir. Let's see. Jack Mack showing up on the board. Welcome, Jack. And yes, you are correct. Trick or Treat 86. Good job there. And finally, the Pop Daddy, who is turning into the one to beat in this match, guys. All right, good job, guys. Yeah, you're right. Trick or Treat with an R does not have a dance, a school dance, and not a band. Not at least not one as awesome as this Trick or Treat does. Here we go. Next one. What band is this from? A little harder one here. What is this from? This is actually a little bit tricky one. I'll give you a minor hint. Oh, excuse me. That the lead singer of the band is not on stage in this particular. That's sort of misleading. A lead singer is not on band in this particular sequence right here. It's a great flick. A little slow in the middle, but it has one hell of a finale. All right. And 15 seconds is up. And the correct answer here is the timeless classic Rocktober Blood is what this guy is right here. Great flick. Some cool music. Uncle Pete scoring it again. Right there. Good job. Where are you at there? All right. Point there for you. Next one is Domingos Jr. Good job there. And finally, Tom Wade with Rocktober Blood. Good job. Scoring it up. All right. A fun flick if you haven't seen it. It's definitely an enjoyable flick. All right, here we go. Next one. I think this is the final one. What band is that movie from? What band is this from? And there's two more of this. There's this and one more. What band is this from? This one might debatably be a horror movie, but I find it to be a horror movie. Christy's trying to be quiet, doing a good job. All right, I'm definitely seeing a bunch of answers coming across here. This seems to be one of the easier ones because I'm seeing a lot of correct answers come across here. And the correct answer, of course, is Green Room. And Intoxicated Masculinity is on the board with the correct answer there. Pop Daddy scoring up again. There we go. And Sith Lord RPGA. Let me see if I can do this right. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to do some clean up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. And here comes our final picture here. This is the final band. Boom. What movie is this guy from? This band from? And I want to know specifically which. There'll be something here if you don't include it. If you don't include one part of this answer, I will not include it. They're playing at the Slammer, I guess is the name of the club that they are playing at. I'm not quite sure if that is correct. Got a guy with some glasses up there. Bunch of fun multicolored lights going on there. Probably singing a very fun song. And it actually is a damn good song. That technically says the title of the movie in it, I guess. And we're nearing that 15 seconds. And the answer is The Howling 2. This is the band singing the Howling song that I happen to love quite a bit. And let's see, correct answers there. I know we got a couple. Let's see. First one with it is Domingos. Good job. Next up is Tom Wade with that correct answer of Howling 2. And on the board for the first time, Sassy Fassy. Which my spell correct made Sassy Gassy. That is not correct. Although I don't know. It might be. It might be. I don't really know. Okay. Let's see. Moving on to the next round, which is not a picture round. The next round is another normal one. Okay, here we go. Pull that down. Round 4. Throw on some Len or some Lit, whichever you prefer. Enjoy some 90s horror questions. All right, here we go. Is this going to work? Come on, what's going on here? The pen is bugging me. All right, first question in this round. I Know What You Did Last Summer had some big floating heads on the poster, but there was one rather major sitcom star that was in the movie that didn't make it on there. Who? Here's the minor hint. He was on a big show at the time and would go on to another big one several years later. Who is it? I want the actor's name. No character's name, actor's name. Spelling is not, I do not care about spelling. Okay. See a bunch of answers come across there, and quite a few of them are correct. The correct answer is Johnny Galecki, who was in Roseanne right around this particular time and would eventually go on to The Big Bang Theory. Let's see. Correct answers across here. The Pop Daddy is coming in there with another correct answer. Good job. Barry showing up there. Correct answer. Good job there. And finally, Gino with the third point. All right, that's what I got to do. I got big strokes. Okay. Cool. Good job. Question number 2. In the Scream movies, there's also the Stab movies in which other celebrities played the characters. Which character did Luke Wilson play in Stab? Which Scream character did Luke Wilson play? I'll take either his first or first and last name, whatever. Either way is fine. Tori Spelling infamously played Sydney. And I see a bunch of correct answers coming across here. And the correct answer is, of course, he played Billy or Billy Loomis. And Barry is the first one with that correct answer. Good job there. Jill Sandwich is on the board. And Greg Who Productions is our third point winner there. All right, good job, guys, on that one. Let's see. Let's go on to the next question. The first urban legend film features small roles for 2 horror icons famous for playing other horror villains. Which villains I don't want the actors' names. Which other villains were they? So the first urban legend film features small roles for two horror icons who are actors, and they are famous for playing other horror villains. Which ones are they? I went to the trampoline place with the family yesterday, and I feel it today. It is not a pleasant feeling. Ugh. All right, time is up there. The correct answers are Freddy and Chucky. Got Brad Dourif in there playing the gas station attendant, and Robert Englund playing the school's professor teaching a class, coincidentally, on urban legends. Let's see. Got a lot of correct answers coming across here. The first one is the Pop Daddy with Freddy and Chucky. Point there. Intoxicated masculinity. Second point there. And for the third point, oh, I already had that up there. It is Sable. Okay. Moving right along, as the Muppets would say. No, I specified not the actors. I said I wanted the characters. Question number 4. The original Candyman features a pretty notable score by which acclaimed composer? Who is that composer? Excuse me. Man. Let me show you guys these. I think this is kind of cool. I got this. It's some guy made art, and he would take like bands and he would make fake comic book covers for them based upon what he thought that they would be like. So he did like David Bowie as like a pirate. Love that. He did The Cure as like a mad scientist. It was good stuff. 15 seconds is up. So the correct answer is Philip Glass. Let's see. Definitely got a lot of correct answers here. First one with it there is Intoxicated Masculinity. Good job there. The Pop Daddy. That's the second point there. And Tom Wade. Okay. Moving on to question number 5. I think this is the final question of this round. It was still the early 90s, 91 in fact, but this box office bomb featured an attempt at a new Freddy-style character named Toby. What was it? Okay. What movie was it? From 1991, featured a villain named Toby. Kind of trying to make a new Freddy. Didn't quite work. And the correct answer is Popcorn. That is correct. It looks a lot of people got that one right. I feel like that film has sort of gotten a new life. I haven't seen it in a long time. But Barry is the first one with that correct answer there. Sable, second one with that correct answer. And finally, Uncle Pete, third one with that correct. Good job, guys. All right. Ernest Goes to Jail is a pretty darn good answer, though. Yeah. Great flick. Can't be mad. Cannot be mad about Ernest Goes to Jail. All right. Next up, new round. Round 5. Slam in the back of my... I'm going to show you a car. You tell me what horror film this car type has appeared in. This is a little tough one because the pictures are not from the movie. They might be a different car, a different color than the car that you see. So, and I will say, I will stress that the car does have a decent. It is featured prominently in the scene that it is in, so it should be fairly recognizable from what it is. These might be a little bit tricky. I hope you do well here. Here we go. This is a picture round. Here we go with that first car. It's a 1978 Ford Pinto Runabout. This played a big part of the movie. What movie was this car featured in? Quite a bit. It might be a slight hint that it was not the color that you see featured here. It was a completely different color. Check out the answers here, see if we can come across. We're getting close to the 15-second mark. And there we go. The correct answer is Cujo. That's the car that they were trapped in. I am going to be particular about spelling on this one because it's Cujo. It's just 4 letters. Let's see. Sith Lord is the first one with that correct answer. Good job there. Second one with the correct answer is Barry. And the third one is Pooter Neuter. All right. There we go. Good job. Here we go. Statistic, if it means anything, I know nothing about cars either. If that's what makes you a real man, I'm like super not a real man at all. I know nothing. I had to look every single one of these up. Here we go. Number 2, a 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III. Now, the car in the movie was slightly customized, so it doesn't look exactly like this, but it does look remarkably similar. What movie is this guy from? Very distinctive, and it does play a rather big part in the film. What is it from? It's a very cool car. Wouldn't mind having one like that myself, even though I don't. You can just give me any car. If I could drive it from point A to point B, I do not care. Okay, I'm starting to run out of time here. I got a few seconds left. The correct answer here is the simply titled The Car. It was this car. They just altered the headlights a little bit to look more like eyes or whatever that they were supposed to look like, but that was it. Nada is the first one. Nota, or N-O-T-A. I don't want to get it wrong there, but with the really cool killer clown on your thing there. Point there for you. Second one with the correct answer is Cody only. Cody, welcome to the board. And Joseph Chickley. Good job, Joseph. On the board. All right. I have a very soft spot in my heart for that movie. Here we go. Next car. It's a 1971 Plymouth Cuda. What movie is this from? Another one of my all-time faves. A movie I love. This car is in it quite a bit. Quite a bit is in this movie. Another thing, again, like if you gave me this car, I'd be kind of happy about it. It's a cool car, I guess. I wanted the theme of this to make the title of this round something to do with Steve Brule's Cool Cars, but I couldn't think of a way to get it across without doing a Steve Brule impression, and I'm not good at them. And there's our 15 seconds. The correct answer on this one is the classic Phantasm. This was the car that Jody had that eventually Reg took up, and they wrecked in like every single movie after that. And 3 correct answers are Evan is the first one on the board with that correct answer. Mad Pancaker, also with the correct answer there. And the Pop Daddy, also with that correct answer. Good job, guys. All right, here we go. Next one. How many of these do I have? Let me just double check really quick. I think I have, yeah, there's 2 more of these. This next one I feel like might be a little harder. Let's see. Here we go. Next one. The 1986 Jaguar XJ12. What movie is this featured in? 86 Jaguar XJ12. What movie is that from? It plays a pretty decent part for a good chunk of this flick. I wouldn't say it's one of the more prominent cars here, but it definitely is a focus of this movie at some points. What movie is it from? This one might be a little tougher, I guess. I say that because I have not yet seen somebody give the correct answer. Seen several people say The Omen, but The Omen came out in the 70s. I guess it could be the remake. This is a car from 1986. All right. We're reaching our 15-second point drop off here. I feel like this is like a James Bondy kind of car. But our 15 seconds is up. The correct answer is this is the car from Shaun of the Dead. This is the car that Ed makes the big deal about driving and steals and wrecks and has a whole bunch of issues with. So correct answers, I saw a couple. Aaron Kelly was the first one with that. Good job. Woo. And the second one with that is NOTA or NOTA. On the board for a second time there. And Pop Daddy was the third one with that correct answer. All right. Moving on to our final car. This is a tricky one. It's the 58 Cadillac Series 62. Which movie is this from? This one might be a little bit on the trickier side. I'm going to tell you, I put this in here specifically to maybe trick you a little bit. This car is featured pretty prominently in a movie, but for a little smaller part of the film. All right, there's our 15 seconds. The correct answer, and this was a deliberate tricky one here for you, but the correct answer for this is Nightmare on Elm Street. This is not Christine. This is the car that they drive away in at the ending, and that convertible lifts up to be Freddy's sweater. So Nightmare on Elm Street's the correct answer. Let's see who got that correctly. Cool Fire Newt. Shannon's on the board. Good job there. Oops. Point for you. My iPad's starting to mess with me here. Evan is the second one on that board. And Tell It Animated is the third one. Good job there. Should be doing the evolutions of Freddy's cars is what the video we're waiting for next, right? All right, here we go. Next round. Round 6. If I'm listening to a Carpenter, it ain't Karen. I'm going to name a John Carpenter score track title, and you name the movie. I say that, but I do enjoy Karen Carpenter and the Carpenters. But I would just more frequently listen to John. Here we go. Robert's here, wants to know what he missed, everybody. Robert, you missed 5 rounds of awesomeness. Darn it. Here we go. Round 6. All this is the song title. A random song title from one of his scores. And you just need to tell me what movie it's from. Here we go. Number 1. Better Check the Kids. Better Check the Kids. I feel like I should turn these into pop songs. Although I don't think John Carpenter songs would be appropriate for pop songs there. feel like this is a round that if Derek was here that he would dominate in. But that should be no surprise considering he's Mr. I have every score known to man. Okay, we got a bunch of correct answers here. First one with the correct answer is Jeremy. Second one with the correct answer is Aaron McCrae. Oops. Gotta have a new score system. And third one is the Mad Pancaker. Excellent. Excellent job, guys. All right, here we go. Going on to the next one. Arrival at the library. Arrival at the library. Oh, I guess Robert missed out on the email that had the answers that I sent out to all the patrons. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Arrival at the library. Which one is that? I'll have you know that I did about half of these just from memory because I do listen to Carpenter scores maybe a little bit too frequently. There you go. So here we go. 15 seconds is up, and I definitely saw some correct answers across here. Let me go up to the top here. The correct answer for this one is Escape from New York. It's when Escape shows up at the library to meet with Brain for the first time in the film. Evan was the first one with that correct answer on this. And Sable also got it correct. And finally, Cody Only. Good job, guys. Okay. Moving on to our third Carpenter track now. Here we go. Seagrass Attack. Seagrass Attack. What movie is that from? A John Carpenter movie. I would say it's one of the best Carpenter movies. But that's kind of all of them. So what's the point? They're all great Carpenter flicks, damn it. Seagrass Attack. Okay, seeing a bunch of answers come across there, and 15 seconds is up. The correct answer on this one is The Fog. That's right. The Fog is correct with the Seagrass Attack. The first one here, first correct answer, is David K.G., 1984. On the board. Uncle Pete, second one there with the correct answer. And the Mad Pancaker. Excellent, guys. Good job. Number 4. Here we go. Bugman. Which Carpenter movie is the song Bugman from? I'll try and do it. Let me see if I can do an impression of this Carpenter track. I think it goes like, bum, 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 bum. They all go like that. That's a terrible impression of a John Carpenter track. I apologize. Christy was scowling at me with such disapproval right there. You would not believe it, how much anger was in her eyes there. All right. Our correct answer here, as our 15 seconds is up, is the infamous scene where the man explodes into bugs, which was in Prince of Darkness. Good job, Evan, for the first point on that one. Mad Pancaker's got point number 2. And Thomas O'Brien with the third point. Good job. Okay. Yes, Aaron McRae actually has a good point there. He's helping. He's actually giving you guys a hint there that John Carpenter did not actually do the score for The Thing. All right, here we go. Number 5, which I believe is the final John Carpenter track. Here we go. The Siege of Justiceville. The Siege of Justiceville. And it's not. There's actually 6. There's 2 more of these. The Siege of Justiceville. Which is that from? Siege of Justiceville. Gino Andadora says Carpenter scores are trash. I'm not sure if you're that might have actually cost you a couple of points. I might have to deduct points for that specifically. All right. Time is up, and the correct answer is They Live. Illiterate idiot gets the point. And Barry also scoring on that one. And Sith Lord taking that 3rd point. Good job, guys. And here is our final John Carpenter song. Fight Train. Fight Train. What John Carpenter movie is Fight Train from? That's just a great song title. Fight Train. Tally up some scores here. All right. Time's running out. And the correct answer on that is Ghosts of Mars. That's correct. Good job, Aaron McRae, for a point there. Uncle Pete, 2nd point. And Thomas O'Brien with the 3rd. All right. Going on to our next round. Round 7. The Queens, they are screaming. This round is all about 1980s Scream Queens. Let's see how you do. Let's see how your knowledge of classic Scream Queens is. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Brinke Stevens, Linnea Quigley, and Michelle Bauer were the original Scream Queen trio. How many films did all 3 appear in together in the 1980s? How many did they appear in together? No points, but I guess high fives if you know which they are. All right, starting to see a bunch of answers come across. We're running out of some time here. A lot of numbers flashing on the board. All right, 15 seconds is up, and let's go to our correct answers here. First one with the correct answer is Barry. The correct answer is 2. The 2 that they were in together is Sorority Babes and the Slime Bowl Bolorama and Nightmare Sisters, which is a movie that I have and I'm afraid to rewatch because if I ever bring it back reheated turkeys, it will be to do Nightmare Sisters because I want to rewatch it, but I kind of don't. Sith Lord RPGA got the 2nd point on there. And finally, John Blues on the board. They have appeared in other movies outside of the 80s. They've done quite a few in the past handful of years together. notable, like there was that one was like where they would like trophy heads or something like that. They've definitely been in other movies recently, but back in the 80s they only did those two together. All right, here we go. Next question. Question number 2. Return of the Living Dead had Linnea in it, but also had another self-proclaimed Scream Queen who wrote the book Invasion of the Bee Girls. Who was it? Uncle Pete better know this one. It's like his favorite movie ever. Be horrified. Who is that actress? All right, time is ticking away here. Got a few more seconds left. All right, and that is our time. The correct answer is... Where'd it go? Jewel Shepard. Evan with that correct answer there. I'm sorry, I'm not going to accept Jewel something that's not going to count. Casey Bain with Jewel Shepard. Second point, another point there. Oops. And the third point is to Uncle Pete. You better, if you hadn't gotten that one, I would have actually been pretty angry. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Hey, speaking of Linnea, before she started getting killed in every horror movie around, she infamously starred in a couple of softcore films. Name either one. This is probably one of the tougher ones. We're getting a little bit harder. All right. There's two of them. And I'll accept either one. Okay. Starting to run out of time here. And that's 15 seconds. The correct answers are the first one is called Fairy Tales, and the second one is called Audition. I saw a couple of correct answers here. The first one was the Mad Pancaker, who put down Fairy Tales. Matthew Lear scores with Fairy Tales. Welcome to the board. And there was a third one on here. We're one letter off, but I'm not gonna press it. Joseph's got Fairy Tales as well. Okay, good job, guys. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Hey, speaking of Michelle Bauer, before she started getting killed in every horror movie around, she starred in a couple of hardcore films under a different name. What was her name? Oh, why should I get glasses? Why do I need glasses? Am I getting something wrong? There you go. What was Michelle Bauer's name that she used? Oh, no, I cheat. I do need glasses. I squint all the time. It's like my whole thing. When I had glasses, I still did it. I guess it's unfortunately not part of it, but I guess we'll see. What is the name that Michelle Bauer's used in her adult films? We're starting to run out of some time here, and I don't see any correct answers yet. I've seen a couple of the same answer come across there, but the correct answer that she had, we've run out of time, and I don't. I do see some correct answers. The correct answer that she used in her adult film was most notoriously the film Cafe Flesh is her most notorious one, which I will say, if you haven't seen it, outside of it being an adult film, it is a pretty awesome flick. She used the name Pia Snow. Pia Snow is the name she used. And let's see, David KG has it. I'm slightly inverted, but I'm going to take that. Is correct there. Put that as a point. Patty Powers is a pretty good porn name, though. Evan Trainer has it correct. And Matthew Lear has it correct also. All right. Next up. Let's go back up. Question number 5. The final question of this round. Brinke Stevens had been in several movies beforehand, but really started blowing up in 1984, playing a series of high school girls in movies like Savage Streets, Fatal Games, and Soul Survivor. How old was she really? How old was Brinke Stevens in 1984? I got to meet Brinke Stevens a couple of weeks ago. It was pretty cool. She's in the same movie I am in. We'll talk about that later. All right, time is up, and the correct answer is 30. She was 30 years old, playing high school girls in 1984, and good on her for that. Second one with the correct answer is Evan Trainer. And John Blues gets the third point. Okay. All right, here we go. Round 8. This is not with 2 more rounds left. 2 more rounds left. This is another picture round. And this is the round that's going to make everybody mad because everyone's going to complain about my pronunciation. But this round is called Werewolf. I'm going to show you a movie, Werewolf, and you tell me what movie that werewolf is from. All right, here it is. Here's a picture of a werewolf. And where's it from? Ready? What movie is that fuzzy buddy from? Look at that fuzzy guy. I can be mad at him. Let's see what's going on score here. I think we may have lost. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Running out of time. I'm seeing a bunch of correct answers here. The correct answer is, of course, the classic Stephen King Silver Bullet, which is what that guy is from. Coalfire Newt was the first one with that up on the screen. Excellent job identifying the fuzzies. Tell It Animated with the second point there. And Greg Who gets the third. Good job, guys. Oops, that did not mark down the point. There we go. Okay. Next one up. Next werewolf coming up. Who's this guy from? What movie's this one from? I feel like this is the gimme of the round, maybe. What movie is this werewolf from? I had to make one of them fairly easy because there's definitely 1 or 2 of these that I feel like there's going to be some head scratching going on. I definitely have enough answers now to have 3 that are correct. And there we go. The correct answer is, of course, Monster Squad. Monster Squad. One of the greatest ending title tracks of all time. From the mouth of babes. Robert is on the board. Good job there. Jeremy coming in with another point there. Excellent job. And Evan taking that 3rd point there. Excellent. Good job on that werewolf identification, guys. All right. I think this might be where it gets a little bit tough. What movie's this werewolf from? What movie is this werewolf from? The hint that I'll get, which might be a broad hint, is that you might know the name of this movie if you are if you're a diehard fan of Movie Timelines, the channel. But what movie is he from? I put this one in there saying, is this too hard? And it might be, because I have not seen any of the correct answers yet. And we are running out of time. I'll give one last hint for these last couple of seconds, but the name of this movie shares the name of something that I did when it was fairly unsuccessful. And I'll give it a 3 and a 2 and a 1. This is from the classic film Monster Brawl. There you go. All right, next up. Nobody got the point on that one. There was no one that said Monster Brawl. Slightly obscure movie, but not too crazy obscure, I don't think. But yeah, there you go. Monster Brawl is a low-budget movie with Dave Foley in it, where it was a bunch of monsters fighting each other. Okay, next up. That werewolf, what is he from? I'd bring back Manic Mike. I'd bring them all back. I'd bring back Manic Mike in an instant. All right, what werewolf is this guy from? And I know that lots of people always point it out on the channel. My pronunciation of the word wolf as woof, W-O-O-F instead of W-O-L-F, but I've done it. I guess it's just my Pittsburgh, coming through. I don't know. All right, there we go. The time is up here, and the correct answer is the classic Wolf Cop. I was contemplating using a picture from another Wolf Cop and only giving you the point if you said another Wolf Cop, but I did not. Pop Daddy scores up that as well. And Damien Envy Wrath ending up on the board. Okay. Next werewolf coming up. Here we go. Which werewolf is this guy from? What movie is this werewolf from? It's one of my favorite movie werewolves, mainly because he's got those cool funky ears. I feel like this one might be another one of the gimmies, I guess. All right, we've hit our time point, and we have lots of correct answers, and the correct answer is the original Howling. Howling. John Blues scores a point there. Evan Trainer takes the 2nd point. And Pooter Neuter with the 3rd point there. All right. Pretty easy one. And now, is this our final werewolf? Let me just double check here. Oh, no. I have a lot of werewolves. There's like 3 more werewolves. Okay, here we go. Next werewolf. What is this guy from? What movie is that werewolf from? Okay, starting to see some cross. We're running out of time. Another werewolf I really like a whole lot. And the correct answer here is Waxwork. Very cool, very cool werewolf there. I almost called him a mummy. That was stupid. Otis Driftwood coming in, onto the board with 1 point there. Good job. Tom Wade coming in with the 2nd point there. And the final one is Coalfire Newt. Okay. All right, here we go. Next one. Oops, get rid of that comment. Next werewolf. A little bit tougher one for you. A little bit tougher one coming up. What movie's that werewolf from? Kind of a little bit more doggish looking werewolf, I guess, a little bit. Kind of got like a postal service jacket looking thing happening there. Postal Service, the actual Postal Service, not the band that sings Such Great Heights. Okay, running out of time here, and I think I've seen a couple of correct answers. Or didn't I? All right. The correct answer here is Werewolves Within. That is the lovely Milena Weintraub underneath all that makeup there. And let's see, where was I? The correct answer, let's see, the first one, the correct answer here is Tom Wade. Tom Wade is the first one with that. This one's a little bit tougher. But this was a very cute movie. I liked it. Wish it had more werewolf stuff happening in it. It took a little bit too long for the werewolf stuff to happen, but it was good. KJ won the 2nd point on that one, and Aaron McCrae the 3rd one with that correct answer. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Now the final werewolf of the round. Here we go. What movie's this guy from? What movie's this guy from? I feel kind of like a jerk for putting this one in there, but did anyway. So I apologize. Okay. Starting to run out of our time here. And our correct answer on this one, which you might have known from my worst movies of all time ranking thing or list thing that I just did recently. This is the movie from 1995 called Werewolf. Yeah, it's really, really terrible. One of the worst movies that I have ever seen. And let's see if we had any correct answers. I know I saw at least 1 or 2 in here. Let's see. A lot of people say Bad Moon. Sassy Fassy is the first one with the correct answer of Werewolf, which tells me the Sassy Fassy enjoys some quality crap. Like I do. And let's see. Whoa. Everything just blitzed. I apologize. Pop Daddy is the second one with the correct one there. And was there a third? And that was... Okay. That was it within the time frame. All right. So, next up, final round. Here we go. This is it. This is for all the marbles right here. In the final round, it's like when a non-horror director makes a horror film, but in reverse. I'm going to describe a non-horror film that is made by a horror director. You tell me what that film is. Question number 1, Edmund, starring William H. Macy. Which famous director made that? And Aaron McCrae, you are correct. I'm going to give you that point. Aaron McCrae gets the point for the werewolf. I missed that. All right. Which director made the movie Edmund, starring William H. Macy? A movie that I have not seen. I have not seen this one. And we're starting to run out of time here. A few seconds left. And let's see. Here we go. And that's our 15 seconds. The correct answer is, I know I saw it up here. KJ1 has it with Stuart Gordon is the director of Edmund. Who else got it here? Matthew Lear also scored that. And The Mad Pancaker is the third one with that correct answer. All right, we go now to the next one. Here we go. 1973's White Fang, which was based on the Jack London novel. Nice little movie about a dog in the wilds, and it was made by a pretty famous horror movie director. Who was it? This one I have seen, although I saw it a long time ago. It's been quite a while since I've seen this. All right. Time is up, and I see a lot of correct answers here. The correct answer is the great Lucio Fulci. KJ1 came in with that one correct. I need a little bit closer spelling than that. Cody Only is second one. And Evan Trainer is the third correct answer there. Okay, good job, guys. Going on to our next one. Here we go. Number 3. Squeeze Play, a baseball-themed sex comedy. Who made that? Who's a rather notable horror director, if that's what you're going to call that, that made the movie Squeeze Play. Who made that one? And yeah, the Munsters will not be on this list. Because I said horror movies, not horrible. I kid, I haven't seen it. Okay, running out of time, and I definitely see some correct answers here. And the correct answer is Lloyd Kaufman of Troma. And Sable, I'm not giving you credit for Foffman. Foffman, just the word Foffman. Come on now. KJ1, who is really cleaning up on this category, scores that first point there. And next up, Evan Trainer gets the second point there. And the Pop Daddy is the third with that answer. Good job. And no, The Munsters is not out yet. But I'm not quite sure I'll be seeing it. Who are we kidding? I'm watching it. All right, 2 more to go. 2 questions to go. Here we go. Number 4, Survival Quest, starring Lance Henriksen, directed by a horror director that I have a very special appreciation for and have met on several occasions, like very much. Who made Survival Quest? A movie that I have seen. When we do a dead last of this director, I'll probably put it in there. Okay, time is up because I definitely see enough answers that are correct. And once again, KJ1 taking it across there with Don Coscarelli. Evan Trainer also with that correct answer. And Uncle Pete coming across there as well. All right, one to go. One final question here. One final movie. And it's a tough one. Are you ready for this? Question 5. Chasing Banksy, a New York-based 2015 comedy film, was directed by a horror director, absolutely a horror director. And this is probably one of the few things in his fictional films that is absolutely not horror related. Who made Chasing Banksy? I'm a little bit angered because the actual horror trivia that I go to, which is like a live event with a whole bunch of people in a room, not going to be able to go to this month because the team did not register in time. All right, here we go. The correct answer here is the great Frank Henenlotter. Should be no surprise to KJ1 taking that spot there. The Mad Pancaker taking it again there. And Sable taking the 3rd point there as well. And that is all of our rounds, guys. And I am proud to announce that our winner of tonight with 16 points is the Pop Daddy. Good job on scoring those points. You did a great job. Evan Trainer, a very, very, very strong competition there. 14 points as well. And Uncle Pete did really great with 11 points. Tom Wade, also 11 points. You guys did very good. I appreciate you guys for coming and enjoy this. I love doing this. I'll probably be trying to do another one in September just because I have a company that wants me to do a prize. Special prize for, so I might be trying to squeeze one in September as well too. But there will be one there too. And I might try this format again. I might try something a little bit different. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for doing this. Did you guys? Was this fun? Yeah, Pop Daddy wants to plug his page. You absolutely can plug your page. What's your page, man? I want to see what it is. I would like to go check out this page as well too. And speaking of plugging people's pages, go check out Intoxicated Masculinity on YouTube. There's some good drinking stuff on there. Go check out your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete there as well, too. He's got a really cool YouTube page as well. Absolutely there. Who am I forgetting that is here that has a YouTube page? Shannon, I need the name of your YouTube page because as well. And well, anyhow, thank you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that as well. And I don't see that. Pop Daddy, where is your page plug? I don't see it, man. And also, I also do need. I do need also the Pop Daddy. If you can email me your contact info. for the prize to the movie timelines guy at gmail.com, which is the email address that shows up at the ending of every video. Just send me your information that you have, like a shipping address and your t-shirt size, and if you have any preference as to which t-shirt that you would want as well too. So yes, Damien Envy Wrath is here as well too, and the YouTube page I believe is the same name as well. No Ferguson questions tonight, but there might be a Ferguson round next month. We'll see. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna be heading out. I'm gonna eat some dinner and just relax and chill for the evening. So thank you guys very much. And there's a video on Friday and on Monday, some pretty cool stuff. Both videos actually have a special guest appearing in both Friday and on Monday. So tune in for those, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye, guys.